Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion here with Varnus in his Shadenhall home, his lovely home in Shadenhall. And we are in the process of curing vampirism. Now, unfortunately, it's not as quick and easy as Varnus would like, but it's not too bad. I guess the hardest part for him will be using this enchanted dagger to get blood from an Argonian. I'm trying to think if we have any Argonian friends that aren't already dead, and I don't think we do. The closest friend we probably have is Dietza? The Mages Guild Argonian. She's always been nice to us anyway, but I wouldn't necessarily call her a friend. I've also wondered if we have any Argonian enemies, but again, I don't think so. There aren't a ton of Argonians in this game that I know of. There's a lot down south in Leowin, which we could go to. I suppose maybe the hunters that found the Eye of Nocturnal, or maybe the closest ones to, enemies. They're certainly not friends, but they didn't seem necessarily like bad people. They just seemed misguided. So I don't know if he feels comfortable doing that either. We could go through some of the Daedric shrines to see if there's any Argonians in there. They're not friends, but neither are they innocent. I guess they kind of are innocent. They're just worshippers. So I don't think that would work very well. The benefit there is they're out in the middle of nowhere, and then we don't have to worry about like guards and whatnot. Now we don't have to kill them. We just have to cut them. So there's that to keep in mind. I suppose we could look in the chapels too, since we're not necessarily friends with them. Salia is obviously not Argonian. We should go into our sanctuary and see if there's any Argonians in there that we could have recruited that I can cut and get that done with. That would be ideal. But we also need to find 6 cloves of garlic. We found 1. 5 nightshades, which shouldn't be too hard. 2 blood grasses, which we have already. And we need to get the ashes of a deadly vampire, which is probably going to be the hardest one to do, or should be. But in all honesty, probably be the easiest. But we need to find some garlic. We checked out one of the inns and they had 1 clove. We're going to check out the general store here and then the other inn. And if they don't have it,
well met.
We need to go to the Mages Guild to get Nightshade, hopefully from
Have a
the.
Look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
From the damn, no garlic. From the alchemist.
Bye.
Hopefully she has Nightshade. Hopefully she has 5. That'd be ideal. Now if she doesn't, it's not the worst thing in the world. We know some locations we can get Nightshade out in the wild, but it is not close by. So that's something we'll have to keep in mind. Hey, do you have garlic?
A little food and drink will do you some good.
I hope so. I was really hoping you had some garlic. Did I miss it?
Only quality goods for sale.
No. Quality goods for sale, my behind. If you don't have garlic, you don't have quality. To be honest, garlic is fantastic. I love garlic.
Ask and I will listen.
It's a great seasoning.
Have pity on an old war vet.
I would, but nobody had pity on me when I was a beggar. And look how I turned out. So maybe it's a good thing. If you get out of my face, you're not supposed to be alive.
Hi.
In fact, get him out of here. Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt. I'm looking for garlic and nightshade. Do you have any of that?
Everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
You do have 2 cloves of garlic. That's good. So we're halfway there on the garlic. You do not have any nightshade though, which is disappointing.
Come back and see me again.
I probably won't.
Bye.
And there's Dietzen. We could stab her. But that seems like a really bad idea, to be honest. So we're gonna go to the sanctuary and just see if there's any Argonians in there.
How delightful. Welcome.
Thank you for welcoming me.
I'm listening.
Nah, surely that... We have a few keys, don't we? Of people who attacked us. Do we have the key to Riverview? Is this Riverview? We do have the key to Riverview. Interesting that that guy lives there too. I wonder if it's like a... I don't know. An apartment building. Alright, let's see if anybody in here is an Argonian. I'm pretty sure there wasn't. Yeah, you're not. Okay. Surely I'm not that lucky. I do wonder if she's been replaced, Isabella. Poor Isabella. Or if we have a limited number of Dark Brotherhood murderers we can recruit. Because when we were here the first time, there was just two. Isabella and this other guy, who I'm assuming is the one walking around out here. Wherever he went there. Yeah, you.
Listener, I am a new initiate to the Dark Brotherhood, just a lowly murderer. But if there's any way I can serve you, any way at all, I'm yours.
Excellent, as you were.
I shall never forget the talk we had.
You better not. It was a very important talk. And if you do not stay out of my way... Oh, I thought you were an Argonian for just a second. I saw a tail. I thought it was the Khajiit that we had in here. Okay, well... The hunt continues for an Argonian. That might be the last thing we end up finding. I'm trying to think if there's any beggars. Surely there's a Leyawen beggar who's an Argonian. That I can do that with. So we still need garlic, so... I guess we can go down to kill the vampire. And then wrap around through Leyawen, see if I can buy garlic and nightshade there, and get an Argonian's blood. And then come back up through Breville, get any more garlic we might need, and any nightshade will be able to be gathered around Breville, and then we can head back here. I think that sounds like a good plan. So let's go ahead, while we have the sunlight, let's go ahead and repair our equipment. Before I forget again. And I suppose while we're in Breville, we can maybe,
The March Riders. Armor, weapons.
I don't want to... Actually, no, I do want to sell to you.
Weapons, I have it all.
No, I want to sell
How
to
may I
you.
help you?
I got this Daedric Warhammer that you can have. Hey, level up in that. I got this Daedric Cuirass you can have. I also have the Shield of the Red Mountain. Hey, Mercantile skill leveled up. We can sleep and level up. So that's good.
Tell your friends.
I won't.
I'm pretty handy. What needs to be fixed?
You are pretty handy. Indeed.
Good day.
Alright, well, since we can level up, let's go ahead and sleep real quick, and then we can go over to our buddy, train him hand to hand, and then we'll be ready to head out. Level 25. Good stuff, good stuff. We're catching up to the others. Oh my god, this game is so... I do apologize if this series is just impossible to watch. I know if you're at the episode 160, whatever this is, then you are willing to suffer through it. But man, just watching it on my other screen, how skippy and laggy it is. I just need an hour. I've tried to fix it, guys. I really have. It's really frustrating. It might just be my computer's just not good enough to handle it. I've even tried, like, recording on the lowest of settings, and it doesn't do anything. Okay, so we need luck up to 72. Looks like our intelligence needs to go up to 71. And then let's go ahead and put our endurance up to 33. Get some endurance going. No, I didn't want to... No. Dang it. Should be alright. Shouldn't be taking that much health damage, I hear. No more than a point. Of course, we're not going to be able to travel. But we can at least get our training done. And then we'll rest in the castle. Castle Cheydinhal. All right. There you are. Ragnar.
It's just Ragnar.
Hey, Ragnar.
Let's get to training.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hell yeah, we're at 70 hand-to-hand now.
Be seeing you.
That's with our vampire training, I'm pretty sure, or skills. We're probably at like actually 60. So we need to sleep 7 hours for the sun to go down. All right. Hello.
I'm Urani Lervu, Castle Mage. Perhaps you've been warned off me as a scandalous, blasphemous scoffer and cynic. The characterization is completely accurate. I despise the gods and those who bow before them.
Well, that's interesting. Do you have any garlic? No? Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. There was a castle mage here. Maybe there is a castle mage in every castle. I guess we haven't really spent a whole lot of time exploring castles in this game, or in any of the playthroughs. That's a bit of a bummer, actually, now I'm thinking about it. I mean, we've snuck through a good handful of castles. You know, I mean, we snuck through Skingrad's castle, Anvil's castle, Cheydinhal's castle. Not Cheydinhal's, Leowin's castle. Coral's castle we did a big investigation in. We'll just head straight south. Keep an eye out for any nightshade as we go. I guess we have gone through our fair share of castles. Nightshade, nightshade, nightshade. I'm not entirely sure there is nightshade in this region. I feel like I've seen a stalk or two of it here and there, but I can't really confirm that. I might have just been seeing that Burgost or Monk's Hood. All right. Get into the river here. That is single stock of nightshade. That's a shame. Let's go and cast our spell. And we're off. No, crab. Up here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Wonder if I can see my hand-to-hand strength. I don't know if it shows that anywhere. Trying to think of where it would show it. Is that Dracolo? Yeah, there's Dracolo. God, I love this song. Such a whimsical song. Alright, so we're gonna go up on this dock here. Kind of take this path towards Crayfish Cave. I do kind of wish that I picked up invisibility on Varnus. I must say, it is nice just being able to run through the wilderness without anybody ever attacking you because you're invisible. It is crazy how many... Okay, we've been to that one. How many different things I like about other characters over another. It's a testament to the different builds you can do in these games. Oh, what is it? Oh, one of you. You dead. Who's this camp belong to? There are some bandits here. Who knows? Maybe they have some garlic in there. It would be great if one of them was an Argonian. Oh, is there only one guy here? I guess so. Take those. Thank you. Any garlic in here? Or nightshade. I'd take nightshade. Or a bottle of Argonian blood. That'd be fantastic, actually. No. Looks like maybe he raided this place or found it. Maybe it's been abandoned for a while. Yeah, seems to be the most likely. Alright. Where are we on the map? Okay, we're close to... that. I think that's an Iliad ruin that we went in on Anaris when we were looking for the sculptures. Statues. Ooh, bad wolf. There we go. Gonna want to cross this river here. Yeah, see, this is the road, I think, taking us to the High Fane. Oh, you're not a regular wolf. There we go. Oh, this is the lake. Right. So there should be... I thought the ruin was like on the lake, but no, it's not. There's a Nern root. What is it? A rat? No longer. A rat no longer. Okay. 800 more steps. I think we gotta cross another river, don't we? Or is it, I think it's along the Panther River, right? There's Pyrite Shrine. You guys have been keeping an eye out for nightshade, right? And you tell me if you saw some, right? Swear to God, if you guys are holding out on me. Ooh, I wonder if there's any Argonians over here. Let's take a look. You guys got any Argonians here? That's an Argonian. I'll just stab him and then run. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh God, Melisandre's dagger is covered in Argonian blood. I should deliver it to her so that she can brew up the potion. Now rerun. Sorry about that. Really sorry. It's for a good cause. Run. Run through the forest, run through the woods. Stop for nothing. Avoid that creature. Keep running, just keep running. Oh my God, who put this mountain here? Surely they can't run up a mountain as fast as I can. And surely they can't run down a mountain as fast as I can. This is gonna work. Everything's fine. There we go. Easy. And I doubt our bounty even went up. Oh, our bounty actually went down. How about that? Everything's coming out aces. They should be so blessed. I am blessed. How far away is that? Should we go check it out? We have to. Oh, it's the... Right, it's the altar. The necromancer's altar. So this is the Necromancer's Moon, or whatever they were calling it. Alright, is that where we gotta go? Redwater? Seems like it. We're gonna have our bow out for this. Okay, in we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and re-enchant my bow. There's the Greater Soul Gem here. With the burning voice. Perfect. Okay. 91 steps away. What other creatures have we gotten here? Anything else, or is it just vampires? Just one vampire, even. Let's take a look around. I doubt there'll be garlic around here. But you never know. There's maggots. A Daedric mace. It's pretty impressive. Zombie. Coffin. Kind of... I'm interested about these coffins. We're okay. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, it doesn't look like any of those coffins are like closed shut or anything. Man, these maggots. Ugh, God. It's disgusting. So he's locked away in here. What was locking him in? Is there just like an enchantment on his own thing? The door there? There we go. There we go. Skeletal champion. I don't need to waste an arrow on him or a charge. Okay, so we've got rats. I have water breathing, right? Don't I have water breathing? I know I have water breathing. There we go. Hello. Are you a vampire? I'm a vampire too, by the way. Oh, you're not friendly. We could be friends. I'm looking for a cure too. You want a cure? There's your cure. Your final cure. Guessing not the vampire dust she's looking for.
Damn rats. Always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy.
They sure are, aren't they? They're always making you jumpy. You were an acrobat? Could have fooled me. Daedric short sword. 11 elven arrows. Very good, very good. And garlic in here. A nightshade is also an acceptable offering. Security level 97. 98. Damn. Getting pretty high up there. Almost a master. Not that it really matters as long as I have the skeleton key. Anything over there? Some boxes and whatnots. Ooh, and a corpse. Daedric mace, a key. Okay. Back underwater we go. That looks like a slaughterfish. Now it's a dead slope. I got a rude killing them, but it's something that must be done. Has to be done. Oh, I thought that was like a hole going further down. Got really excited there for a second. Okay. Let's continue going. Ah. He was locked in just by a mundane lock and a pretty raggedy door, too. Really should have stepped up to attack me, my friend. An ebony cuirass. Can I carry that even? I got 100 pounds I can still carry. I guess we can take it. I guess. He did drop what looked to be a Daedric mace. That was an ebony longsword. Okay. So we must be up here out of the water, which makes sense. It's interesting that fellow vampires had the key to his prison. You think they would let him out, right? Maybe they're like enemy vampires. Okay, I gotta take care of that rat. And that sounded like there was some sort of ghost in there or something. Still 40 feet away, so maybe he's not that nearby. It must be around that corner. Ah, there's a ghost nearby. Did I miss you? Okay, it doesn't look like they know where I'm at. I think we're safe. Either that or they can't get to me. Whatever the case may be, I have nothing to worry about. Oh, never mind, he's moving now. Okay, well, let's go get him.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
You're a bard. You're dead is what you are. Oh, man. We could have been friends. We could have been friends. You could have joined my family. Instead, you chose pain and death. Okay, so she was hanging out in here, I'm guessing. 68 gold. Okay. Oh, you're right around the corner here. Boo. Oh, you hand to hand? Come on. I know I kind of... You were the fearsome vampire? Ashes of Hinderel. I have collected the ashes of Hinderel for Melisande. I should bring them back to her at once. Feel a bit bad attacking him with a bow when he was a hand-to-hand user. That's okay. Grand Soldier, I'll take that. I'll take those two, why not? Everything else is kind of trash. Unfortunately. No garlic, no nightshade. But we've got the two harder objectives out of the way. Can I carry that? I can. So that's good. Now it's just a matter of finding some nightshade and garlic, which shouldn't be that hard. The garlic, I can probably just go straight to Breville, and then maybe if I have to, I can go stop at the Imperial City. Or like some inns along the way. Shouldn't be that hard to find. Nightshade, I know there's a pocket of it just south of... Oh, I do have a feather spell. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I don't know. But yeah, as I was saying, we'll just, this is the right way, right? Yes. Nightshade should be pretty simple. Because I know of a spot to the south of Breville that has some. So we'll just go do that real quick. Ah! Hey, when that happens, it's embarrassing. I know I think we aggroed a crab or something, but we're just gonna ignore it. I think we'll be all right. Like how wide this river gets. It's pretty nice. Not as nice as the Nibbin, but nice enough. Man, that crab is really chasing me for a long time, isn't they? There we go. Just in time for another crab, it looks like. Good. I kind of wish there were like some fist weapons we could use. Some brass knuckles or claws or something. Come on. Thank you. Ow! You damn backstabber. How dare you? After everything I do for you crabs. You know how safe the world is because of me? '81 alteration. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I think we can just go straight west. We don't need to go through all the winding rivers. And I'm not sure... Okay, we are almost directly east of Breville. Actually kind of in a perfect location here. I'll just walk straight over here, and then the nightshade should be right around there. In that copse of trees. It's a beautiful morning. As I just remembered that I am a vampire and I cannot stay out during the day. Ah, that'll be nice. That will be nice to change that. I'm hoping I can find my nightshade before the sun comes up, but what time is it? Oh, that ain't happening. Okay, I guess we just need to find a place to go in. We're going to Fort Irony. Oh, nightshade. 3. Ah! 4, 5. Get a couple extras. Okay, get into the fort. Wait, why am I not taking damage? I should be taking damage, right? No, no. Oh, we got a bear. Okay, we're good. Wooden door to Fort Irony. Seems homey. Okay, I can sleep, but we might as well clear this place out. I don't think we've been in Fort Irony on any of our characters. I know we've passed by it a good number of times, but I don't think we've ever cleared it out. Is that a goblin? Sure is. Okay, that's actually a bit worrying. Yeah, goblin warlords are kind of tough. Oop. Ow. Where are you? Phew. As I was saying, they're pretty tough. Might need to... I was gonna brew up some poisons, but I don't want to use the nightshade we just got. Do we have health potions? We have a couple. Yeah, we're a little underpowered on Varnis, to be honest. I think a lot of it depends on like us having good arrows to use, and unfortunately we do not. Now, one reason why I'm perfectly okay going through this place is goblins, I feel like more so than any other creature, might have some garlic. And as you know, I hope, we need garlic. Some glass arrows, that's nice. I thought for sure there'd be a goblin in here. 59 gold, we take. There's a goblin. There we go. Wooden chest. No way. Guys, I think we've just found our reason to set up a meeting between Inaris and Varnis. So that might be coming in the future. I don't think there's that many more cases of Shadow Banished wine we could find, so Varnis finding one is kind of problematic for my end goal for Inaris. Oh, hi. Sneak up to 72. Very nice, very nice. Running out of charge. I think we've got a Grand Soul Gem I could use for that. Yeah, there we go. Where's my Star of Azura, too? I feel like I've not seen it in there. There's somebody over here? Yes. Yes, there is. Are they gonna come over? Oh, we're playing that game, huh? Ow. Oh, that didn't miss. It's bullshit. Where are you going? He's cheating. There you go. You're using steel arrows? What the hell's wrong with you? You're a warlord. For goodness gracious. Okay. They sure like to make their freaking castles deep, don't they? And dwarves. Well, this looks like I might be... Ooh. Right in the knee. Ooh, got him paralyzed. That was kind of... paralyzed a man, levitated him, it felt like there. Okay. Garlic? Seems like a place for garlic. If I were a betting man, this is where the garlic would be. And I don't see any garlic. Damn. Maybe they keep their garlic up here. Hello, garlic? Anybody got some garlic? Only need 3 cloves. That's all I'm looking for. Kind of staff you had? Bad one. Got a lot of rat meat, that's for sure. That is for sure. Rat meat galore. Alright, we've been up here, so did we miss any paths? No. Okay. So all they had in Fort Irony was Shadow Banish wine. Oh, the irony. Alright. Let's go ahead and sleep until 8. Okay. Oh shit, we gotta get... I guess we're gonna hope that the inns have it. Because they're the only ones that are gonna be open at this hour. Gotta say, Fort Irony's pretty cool how it's like half buried like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, ooh, I was lagging a lot there for a second. Yeah, might as well pick up more of that. It's always good to have some nightshade on hand. Yeah, because the general store didn't have any, right? Who ended up having garlic? Was it the alchemist? I think it was the alchemist at the Mage's Guild. So we can check for that too. There you are. There you are. Although they'll be asleep by now, won't they? The Mage's Guild alchemist. We have a home here though. We can sleep there. I forgot about that. Forgot we had a home here. And it might actually be getting close to the next Night Mother meeting, which will be good. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, up we go. Do a little jumping. Gotta work on our acrobatics, guys. Hooah. Hooah. Hello.
Look at the muscles on you.
Yes. You seem to like looking at my muscles. Not that I mind, it's just... I'm not interested. Not really much for one that follows the law like you. Alright.
Please, by all means.
Well, first we'll check this place. We just need 3 cloves of garlic. If I can find that here, then we can easily...
Go ahead, Gilgondrin.
Go on out of here.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
No garlic from you.
Be seeing you.
Now we might be able to steal some garlic. It's probably something that's fairly common in houses. I'm guessing you're closed by now? Yep. Mother, is it time yet? Nope. It'd be nice if she, like, I don't know, gave me a countdown. Speaking of that, when is... Does it say in the quests here? Is there a quest? There isn't. Well, that's... complete trash. Alright, well... Let's see if this lodge has any garlic.
Hello.
I'm Bogrum Croca.
Hi, Bulgrim.
A little food and drink will do you some good.
You also have no garlic. That
They're
is...
saying some cult murdered the Emperor and are opening the Oblivion
You're a
gates.
sneaky-looking sort.
Let's just take a look around. If there's any garlic lying around. then maybe we can steal some. I don't see any. Guess we'll check our home. Maybe they put garlic in there. And if not, we'll sleep. Oh, we really need to feed, don't we? If we're gonna sleep. I mean, if we get to the second stage, we can probably still make it places without dying. Oh, wrong house. Mine's the lower floor. Why is it red? This is my house. What the heck? What the actual heck? Alright, did they leave... Man, this place is bare. Did they leave me any garlic anywhere? Cloves of garlic. Any food. Okay, well... So, I guess we need to make a decision. Are we gonna go... We could go in the night to the Imperial City, where we'll definitely find garlic somewhere. We could sleep here and see if the alchemist has garlic, but the odds of her having 3 cloves of garlic, I feel like, are pretty slim. If we left now, we could get to Pell's Gate and maybe the Walnut Inn and see if they have garlic for sale. And then we'll be in the Imperial City where I can hopefully more easily rest and get that garlic from the shops. We'll do that. There's that food shop in the Imperial City. I think that's probably a safer bet than trying to hope that there's enough garlic here at the alchemist. Because there's also an alchemist in the Imperial City. 2 of them. So, yeah, I think that's the best choice. Let's just get on the river and go all the way up to the Imperial City. Hello.
Well met.
They're very kind. Say Mars? Like the planet? Alright. We'll just hop down here. Boop. And then hop up here. Oh, I guess we gotta put the spell on too. There we go. And we're off. We are off. I am liking that it's proving to be more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to like, or rather, I was afraid that we were going to finish like the vampire cure in like 1 episode. But no, it sent us on quite a scavenger hunt, which is good. Nothing terribly difficult. I mean, I guess the vampire thing should have been difficult, but it wasn't. Actually, I guess, no, the goblins, for irony, was like the hardest thing we've done in this chapter. Now that's irony. The thing that was supposed to be just a throwaway place I could hide out for the night. Day. You know, you guys remember that one of the first caves that we hid out in when we were doing Shagorth's quest? We put like a lot of equipment in like a chest or barrel. Let me know if you remember. Did I ever go back and sell everything from that chest? I know at this stage all that stuff would be trash now, right? It'd be like iron, steel at best equipment. I just wonder. It would have been maybe cool to experience that life a little bit more, where we were just surviving and things like that. But I don't think Oblivion, its mechanics, did a great job of promoting that. Because, like, yeah, if we got to stage 4, nobody would sell to us and everything. But I don't know. I guess it did. But we always had another place to go, right? Because we met the Dark Brotherhood, so we didn't really have to do that. Now, we wouldn't have anybody to sell to, though, right? That was like our big issue. We had no armorer. It was into Mirage Dar came along that we had somebody to consistently sell to. I mean, I guess there's Shady Jim and that one guy in the one at Inn we could sell to, but even Mirage Dar, like the three of those combined had like what, 1,500 gold to sell to me or to use for me. So, all right, we're in the Imperial City. We're gonna check the inns because they should still be awake at this hour, and see if they have garlic. And if they do, we can just head straight back to Dracula and potentially cure our vampirism, which would be nice. It should be very nice, even. Okay, so the first inn slash bar is a place I don't think we visited very often, if at all. I imagine maybe Inaris went there once, you know, when he was living his bar life here. And that's the All Saints Inn. They go crazy on All Saints Day. Hello, hello.
Welcome to the All Saints Inn. I'm Willett, the publican.
Hi, the publican.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Do you have... You don't have any garlic. What is wrong with you people? Why don't any of you have garlic?
Stop talking.
No, give me some garlic. And then maybe I'd stop talking. Or at least I'd talk more politely than you do. Freaking jackass. Like, how rude. How where does he get off? You know, if he was an Argonian, I would cut his blood open. That's right, I said that right. His blood would be cut open. I doubt the Tiber... An establishment as nice as the Tiber Septum. Now, I can understand not having any garlic.
Welcome, friend. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
And you do not have any garlic. I don't blame you. I'm a little
Be seeing you.
angry that nobody has garlic, but I don't blame you. I don't know, when I think of garlic, I just don't think of nobility, you know? Just don't know why. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's a bar on this side too. Yep, the foaming flask. Oop. Now this place, they should have some garlic. Hey.
Welcome to the foaming flask. Good. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
There is nothing here to suit me. I'm sorry to say. No, everything is not okay. I need garlic, man. I need garlic. Please. I just need some garlic, and none of these taverns with all their kitchens have any garlic. What does their food even taste like?
Look at them.
Welcome to the... I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Syria.
Clove of garlic.
Thank you.
That's one. What are we at? We're at 4 now, right? Yep, 4 cloves. We've got the lettuce, we've got the bloodgrass, we've got the ashes, and we've got the dagger. So we're all good with everything but 2 more cloves of garlic. See if this place has any. If all the inns that are left have 2 cloves of garlic, or a clove of garlic each,
Luther brought
we'll be set.
only quality goods for sale.
Another garlic. Just need 1 more garlic. You got any garlic on the table? Nope, okay. It all comes down to the merchant inn. If they have some, then I don't have to wait a day.
What is it, citizen?
What is it, citizen? The moment of truth, guys. I suppose there's the floating barge thing too. The floating flagon? The bloated flagon. One of those. They might have some.
What can I do? I
Garlic?
offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. I appreciate.
I could kiss you, Velis.
You too.
I won't. Oh, you too? Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. What time of day is it? Plenty of time to make it to Chaden Hall. Or Drakelow, rather. We might actually be cured, guys. This is happening. Can I just, like... Oh, it's on the map. Oh, we're just still technically in the Imperial City. I understand. There we go. Alright. A boar! There we go. 1,200 feet away. Gonna use that and go. Go, 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 go. What? Get back on that water. Ew, there's a Imperial Legionnaire. Ew, gross. Okay, I see a mountain lion over there. Just gonna go ahead and grab this power here. And then we're just gonna avoid that mountain lion. Like so. Easy peasy. Alright. Should be pretty smooth sailing from here. I hope. You see, now, I was saying how, like, I enjoyed this quest, and I do. I like how it's not, like, so super simple. But it is one of those things that if you were using fast travel, this would be really, really quick, right? And I've talked about fast travel a little bit before. And you guys seem to agree with me, which is understandable because you guys were watching my content. So it makes sense that you'd agree with the way I like to play as well if you're watching it. But yeah, I mean, it'd be super quick to get cured of vampirism. And while this still wasn't like incredibly difficult or anything like that, I mean, this game isn't incredibly difficult, right? The main difficulties we have is the inefficiencies I've put in our own build, or my own builds, right? That was, oh, it's a wolf and a crab. Okay, they're dead. But and the inefficiencies I have in my own the playstyle I'm using, right? Like, I'm obviously not, if I was playing alone, I could be spamming the magic skills to get them leveled up. I could be jumping constantly to level my acrobatics. There's a lot of different things you could do to, like, unimmersively level up. Now, I think training magic is actually not that unimmersive, but the way you'd be doing it while just walking around is maybe a little bit unimmersive.
What brings you to this neck of the woods, sir?
You know, I've got the Argonian blood.
I'll just take that dagger back from you. It should have more than enough blood for my needs. I do hope it didn't cause too much trouble.
Nah, it was fine. Barely a cut. I got your blood grass.
Ah, excellent. I hope getting it wasn't too much trouble for you.
I just pop over to my house. This is the hardest thing to get, was the garlic.
6 cloves, just like I asked for. Very good.
And nightshade?
Wonderful. I do hope you didn't try to eat any of it. It can have very nasty effects on one such as yourself.
No, I know its properties. And the vampire ash.
Hinderil is destroyed? You are indeed a force to be reckoned with.
I sure am.
I shall take the ashes. Finally, some part of him can be put to a good use.
Alright, so you can make a cure now?
I have everything I need. Now all that remains is to brew the potion. This, however, is a task with which you cannot assist. Give me 24 hours. I shall have the potion ready for you then.
Okay. Can I sleep with you? Right over there? No. Can I just like hang out here for a little while? Got any books I can read? I guess I can go back home and read some books. Do I have any books to read? What's that? Oh, it's a tomato. A tomato. What's this? Did you guys see that? Trapdoor to Drakelow basement. Oh. Interesting. Needs a key. I kind of want to go down there. But she told me to wait. Oh, I can't sleep in an owned bed. That's annoying. Well, I mean, the house isn't too far away. But I don't want to be out in the sun. And I don't think I have any books I haven't read already. I suppose we can go look. Wait, do I have any books on me that we have not read? Advances in lockpicking. Have I read that? We've read that. Agir Tragiziri. No, I don't think we have. Okay. This is an absurd book, but like all things Khajiit, as the expression goes, Gazalzi Vabarzaridi Zarida, rather, Mazi, or absurdity has become necessity. Much of what I have to say has probably never been written before, and if it has, no one has read it. The Imperials feel that everything must be written down for posterity, but every Khajiit kitten born and elsewhere knows his history. He drinks it in with his mother's milk. That's pretty convenient. Fairly recently, however, our struggles to win back our homeland from the rapacious Count of Leowin have attracted sympathetic persons, even Imperials, who wish to join our cause, but, it seems, do not understand our ways. Our enemies, of course, do not understand us either, but that is as we wish it, a weapon in our arsenal. Our non-Khajiit friends, however, should know who we are, why we are, and what we are doing. The Khajiit mind is not engineered for self-reflection. We simply do what we do, and let the world be damned. To put into words and rationalize our philosophy is foreign, and I cannot guarantee that even after reading this, you will understand us. Grasp the simple truth. Khazi no vano dzina ulis. When I contradict myself, I am telling the truth. We are the Rinrajira Kryn, the mercenaries Grinyu, the laugh of the landless, and the smiling scum would all be fair translations. It is a derogatory expression, but it is amusing, so we have adopted it. We have anger in our hearts, but not on our faces. We fight for elsewhere, but we do not ally ourselves with the Main, who symbolizes our land. We believe in justice, but we do not follow laws. Kazino vano thizina ulis. These are not rules, for there is no word for rules in Tagara, or in Ta'agra. Call them Jizrini. Foolish concepts. Number 1. Vabadu Shurdu. It is good to be brave. We are struggling against impossible odds, against the very empire of Tamriel. Our cause is the noblest cause of all, defense of home. If we fail, we betray our past and our future. Our dead are Risalidad, which may be interpreted as martyrs in the truest, best sense of that word, which is so often misused. We honor their sacrifice, and beneath our smiles, mourn them deeply. Our bravery most obviously shows in the smile that is the Kryn part of our name. This does not mean that we walk about grinning like idiotic baboonish Imga of Valenwood. We simply are entertained by adversary. We find an equal fair fight tiresome in the extreme. We confidently smile because we know our victory in the end is assured, and we know our smiles drive our enemies insane. Vaba Mazi Lahijito. It is necessary to run away. We are struggling against impossible odds, against the very empire of Tamriel. Honor is madness. Yes, we loved the Rinrija Kryn, who died in brave battle against the forces of the Empire, but I guarantee you that each of those Risalidad have an escape route he or she failed to use and died saying, damn. When the great Sinshrat comes to the Semisil steppes, he will find himself unable to hunt, unable to sleep, as the tiny Alfik leap onto his back, biting him and running off before he has a chance to turn his great body to face them. Eventually, though he may stubbornly hope to catch the Alfik, the Sinistrat always leaves. They are our cousins, the Alfik, and we have adopted their strategy against the great tiger of Leowin. Do not ally yourself with the Rinridge. If you yearn to be part of a mighty army, marching resolutely forth, for whom retreat is anathema, we will laugh at your suicidal idiocy as we slip into the reeds of the river and watch the inevitable slaughter. Number 3. Fusoze Varvar. Enjoy life. Life is short. If you have not made love recently, please put down this book and take care of that with all haste. Find a wanton lass or a frisky lad, or several, in whatever combination your wise loins direct you. And do not, under any circumstances, play hard to get. Our struggle against the colossal forces of oppression can wait. Good. Welcome back. Yeah, I hope you all did that. We Kryn live and fight together, and know that Leowin and the Empire will not give way very soon. Likely not in our lifetimes. In the time we have, we do not want our closest comrades to be dour, dull, colorless, sober, or virginal. If we did, we would have joined the Emperor's blades. Do not begrudge us our lewd jokes, our body-drunken nights, our moon sugar. They are the pleasures that Leowin denies us, and so we take our good humor very seriously. Fusoze Ivardar, kill without qualm. Life is short, very short, as many have learned when they have crossed the Rinridra Kryn. We fight dirty. If an enemy is facing us, we might consider our options and even slip away if his sword looks too big. If his back is to us, however, I personally favor knocking him down and then jumping on his neck, where the bones snap with a gratifying crunch. Of course, it is up to you and your personal style. Azir Deraris. We give freely to the people. Let's not forget our purpose. We are fighting for our families, the Khajiit driven from the rich, fertile shores of Lake Makapi and the river Malapi, where they and their ancestors lived since time immemorial. It is our battle, but their tragedy. We must show them, lest they are swayed by other rhetoric, that we are fighting for them. The Main, the Emperor, the Count can give speeches, pass laws, and, living life in the open, explain their positions and philosophies to their people to stave off the inevitable revolution. Extra-legal entities such as the Rinridra Kryn must make our actions count for our words. This means more than fighting the good fight and having a laugh at our befuddled adversaries. It means engaging and seducing the people. Ours is not a military war, it is a political war. If the people rise up against our oppressors, they will retreat, and we will win. Give to these people, whenever possible, gold, moon sugar, and our strong arms, and though they hide, their hearts will be with us. Azir Trajijaziri, we justly take by force. Let us not forget our purpose. We are thieves and thugs, smugglers and saboteurs. If we cannot take a farm, we burn it to the ground. If the Imperials garrisoned in a glorious ancient stronghold beloved by our ancestors will not yield, we tear the structure apart. If the only way to rescue the land from the Leowin misappropriation is to make it uninhabitable by all, so be it. We want our life and our home back as it was 20 years ago. But if that is not realistic, then we will accept a different, simple, pragmatic goal. Revenge. With a smile. Damn. So things are not going too well in, elsewhere. I think we read all those. Yeah, we read Modern Heretics. Rislav the Righteous? That sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Oh, wow, we got a lot of books. Okay, that's good. Let's see, have we read this one? 16 pages and we gotta level up, so no, we have not read this one. Like all true heroes, did we see what... Yeah, I have no idea what it leveled up. By Sinjin. Like all true heroes, Rislav Larich had inauspicious beginnings. We are told by chroniclers that the springtide night in the 448th year of the first era on which he was born was unseasonably cold, and that his mother, Queen Lenada, died very shortly after setting eyes upon her son. If he were much beloved of his father, King Morris of Skingrad, who already had plenty of heirs, 3 sons and 4 daughters before him, the chroniclers make no mention of it. His existence was so very undistinguished that we hear virtually nothing of him for the first 20 years of his life. His schooling, we can suppose, was similar to that of any spare prince in the Clovian West, with Iliad tutors to teach him the ways of hunting and battle. Etiquette, religious instruction, and even basic statecraft were seldom a part of the training of a prince of the Highlands, as it was in the more civilized Valley of Nibene. There is a brief reference to him, together with his family, as part of the rolls of honor during the coronation of the Emperor Gorius on the 23rd of Sun's Dawn, First Era, 461. The ceremony, of course, held during the time of the Elysian doctrines of Marek, and so was without entertainment, but the 13-year-old Rislav was still witness to some of the greatest figures of legend. The Beast of Anaquina, Darlock Bray, represented his kingdom, giving honor to the Empire. The chieftain of Skyrim, Jorik the White, and his son Hog, were in attendance. And despite the Empire's intolerance of all elves, Chimer and Enderal Nerevar, and drummer Dumak Dwarf King were evidently there as well, diplomatically representing Risdane, all in relative peace. What a name drop. If you are somebody who hasn't played Morrowind and is planning on watching our Morrowind playthrough when we get there, remember the name Enderal Nerevar. You'll hear it again. Dumak Dwarf King as well. Also mentioned on the rolls was a young Mer in service to the Imperial Court of Hyrok, who was to have a great history with Rislav. Ryan Darini. Whether the two young men of about the same age met and conversed is entirely the stuff of historical fancy. Ryan is spoken of in praising words as a powerful landowner, eventually buying the island of Balfira in the Iliac Bay and gradually conquering all of Hyrok and large parts of Hammerfell and Skyrim, but Rislav is not heard of again in history's books for another 17 years. We can only offer supposition based on the facts that follow. Children of kings are, of course, married to the children of other kings to bind alliances. The kingdoms of Skingrad and Kvatch skirmished over common territory throughout the 5th century, until they reached a peace in the year 472. The details of this accord are not recorded, but since we know that Prince Rislav was in the court of Kvatch 6 years later, as husband to Beline, the daughter of King Justinius, it is fair to make an educated guess that they were married then to make peace. This brings us to the year 478, when a great plague swept through all of Cyrodiil and seemed to particularly concentrate in the independent Colovian West. Among the victims were King Morris and the rest of the entire royal family in Skingrad. Rislav's only surviving elder brother, Dorold, survived, being in the imperial city as a priest of Murak. He returned to his homeland to assume the throne. Of Dorold, we have some history. The king's second son, he was slightly simple-minded and evidently very pious. All the chroniclers spoke of his sweetness and decency. How he saw a vision in his early years that brought him, with his father's blessing, from Skingrad to the imperial city and the priesthood. The priesthood of Merak of course, saw no difference between spiritual and political matters. It was the religion of the Alessian Empire, and it taught that to resist the Emperor was to resist the gods. Given that, it is scarcely a surprise what Daryl did when he became king of the independent kingdom of Skingrad. His first edict, on his very first day, was to cede the kingdom to the Empire. The reaction throughout the Colovian estates was shock and outrage, nowhere more so than in the court of Kavach. Vrislav Larek, we are told, rode forth to his brother's kingdom, together with his wife and 24 of his father-in-law's cavalry. It was surely not an impressive army, no matter how the chronicles embellish it, but they had little trouble defeating all the guards Daryl sent to stop them. In truth, there was no actual battling, for the soldiers of Skingrad resented their new king's decision to give up their autonomy. The brothers faced one another in the castle courtyard where they had grown up. In typical Colovian fashion, there was no trial, no accusations of treason, no jury, no judge, only an executioner. "Thou art no brother of mine," Vrislav Larek said, and struck Daryl's head from his shoulders in one blow. He was crowned king of Skingrad, still holding the same bloody axe in his arms. If King Vrislav had no battle experience beforehand, that was shortly to change. Word spread quickly to the imperial city that Skingrad, once offered, was now being taken back. Gorius was an accomplished warrior even before taking the throne, and the 17 years he had as an emperor were scarcely peaceful. Only 8 months before Dorald's assassination and Vrislav's ascendancy, Gorius and the Elysian army had faced another of his coronation guests, Jorik the White, on the fields of the frozen north. The High Chieftain of Skyrim lost his life in the Battle of Sungard. While the Pact of Chieftains was selecting a new leader, Cyrodiil was busily grabbing back the land of southern Skyrim that it had lost. In short, Emperor Gorius knew how to deal with rebellious vassals. The Elysian army poured westward like a flood of death, to borrow the chronicler's phrase, in numbers far exceeding what would be required to conquer Skingrad. Gorius could not have thought the actual battle was likely. Vrislav, as we said, had little to no experience at warfare, and only a few days' practice at kingcraft. His kingdom and all of the Colovian West had just been ravaged by plague. The Elysians anticipated that a mere show of arms and a surrender. Vrislav instead prepared for battle. He quickly inspected his troops and drew up plans. The chroniclers, who had heretofore ignored the life of Vrislav, now devote verse after verse describing the king's aspect with fetishistic delight. While it may lack literary merit and taste, we are at least given some details at last. Not surprisingly, the king wore the finest armor of his era. As the Colovian estates then had the finest leathersmiths, the only type of armor available in all of Tamriel. Really, the only type of armor available. Interesting. The king's Clibonian mail, boiled and waxed for hardness and studded with inch-long spikes, was a rich chestnut red, and he wore it over his black tunic, but under his black cloak. The statue of Vrislav the Righteous, which now stands in Skingrad, is a more romanticized version of the king, but not inaccurate except in the armor represented. No bard of the Colovian West would have gone to the market so lightly protected, but it does, as we will see, include the most important accoutrements of Vrislav, his trained hawk and his fast horse. The winter rains had washed through the roads to the south, sending much of the west weald spilling into Valenwood. The emperor took the northern route, and King Vrislav, with a small patrol of guards, met him at a low pass on what is now the Gold Road. The emperor's army, it is said, was so large that the beast of Anaquina could hear its march from hundreds of miles away. Despite himself, the chroniclers say, he quaked in fear. Vrislav, it was said, did not quake. With perfect politeness, he told the emperor that his party was too large to be accommodated in the tiny kingdom of Skingrad. Next time, Vrislav said, right before you come. The emperor was, like most Alessian emperors, not a man of great humor, and he thought Vrislav touched by Sheogorath. He ordered his personal guard to arrest the poor madman, but at that moment, the king of Skingrad raised his arm and sent his hawk flying into the sky. It was a signal his army had been waiting for. The Elysian were all within the pass and the range of their arrows. King Vrislav and his guards began riding westward, as fast as if they had been kissed by wild Kinnereth, as the chroniclers said. He did not dare to look behind him, but his plan went flawlessly. The far eastern end of the pass was sealed by rolling boulders, giving the Elassians no direction to go but westward. The Skingrad archers rained arrows down upon the Imperial army from far above on the plateaus, remaining safe from reprisal. The furious Emperor Gorius chased Vrislav from the Weald to the highlands, leaving Skingrad far behind, all the while his army growing steadily smaller and smaller. In the ancient highland forest, the Imperial army met the army of Vrislav's father-in-law, the King of Kvatch. The Elassian army likely still outnumbered their opponents, but they were exhausted, and their morale had been obliterated by the chase amid a sea of arrows. After an hour's battle, they retreated north into what is now the Imperial Reserve, and from there, further north and east, slipped back to nurse the wounds of pride in Nibony. It was the beginning of the end of the Elassian hegemony. The kings of the Colovian West joined with Kvatch and Skingrad to resist Imperial incursions. The clan Derini, under Ryan, was inspired to outlaw the religion of the Elassian reform throughout his lands in High Rock, and began pushing into Imperial territories. The new High Chief of Skyrim, Hogg, now called Hogg Murkiller, though sharing the Emperor's official xenophobia, also joined the resistance. His heir, King Ismir Wolfhearth of Atmora, helped continue this struggle upon Hogg's death in battle, and also ensured his place in history. The heroic King of Skingrad, who faced the Emperor's army virtually alone and triggered its end, justly deserves his sobriquet of Vrislav the Righteous. Cool. We're going to, next time we're in Skingrad, we'll try to remember to look at his statue. Oh, it's light armor. Nice. Alright, that was a good read. Let's go ahead. Wait 24 hours. Maybe, yeah, 24 hours. I don't think time passes while we're reading, so. We do have to go back to Skingrad to give the Count the cure for his wife, hopefully. Could be our last dream, guys. Come on, girl, it's been an hour. Or 24, even. I'm over encumbered. Impossible. No, I'm not. You're lying. Okay, we'll wait another hour. I mean, hopefully we'll be cured so we can just leave when that time comes. Come on. Come on up. 24 hours have passed. Another hour? Oh my god. We're a full vampire now. I'm starving. Please. Please come back up. Don't make me unlock it. You have a key somewhere? No key in there. No key in there. No. Well, you gotta have a key somewhere, right? Only makes sense. Girl, you said 24 hours. Get up here. She lied to me. I can't believe this. I'll be annoyed if it's like bugged or something. We're gonna wait until 8 o'clock so I can leave and come back in if she's not out by then. I don't believe it. All right, let's leave and go back in. We'll leave, wait an hour out here, and then we'll go back in. That should be good. 27th of Evening Star. There she is. Perfect.
Is
Hello.
everything all right? You look a bit ill.
You literally know I'm a vampire.
Welcome, welcome. I have something for you.
You have the cure.
The cure you seek is ready. I'm quite pleased with the results. The batch came out larger than I had expected. There is enough for 2 doses of the potion. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe this dose is promised to someone. Should you ever have need of another, for personal reasons, I can provide it. Our work here is done. You should be on your way.
So I can get a cure from you? Yeah, I need more than that.
You already have the cure. Shouldn't you be delivering that somewhere?
Yes.
Good day.
You gave me 2, right? Can I drink one? Wait, I have to bring it back first? Let me... 1 second. Because I kind of need it. Oh my god. Look how tanned I look. Oh my god, I look beautiful now. Hold on. Oh, it's my pants. I always forget they're my pants. Look at me, guys. I'm normal. I'm normal. Oh my god. I'm cured. I need that other cure, by the way. Oh my god, I'm over encumbered now.
What brings you to this neck of the woods?
Cure?
You already have the cure.
No, I drank it. Unless that was somewhere else? Did they like put it... Okay, we do have one. Vampirism cure potion. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, we can move with that. Guys, we've done it. We are free of vampirism. We can feel the air on our skin. Smells. I can eat food again. I can eat food again. And it won't taste bad. I have an onion. Oh, it tastes so good. Oh, so much flavor. Ah, this is incredible. I'm free. Oh, this is fantastic. I can't wait to feel the sun's warmth on my skin again without fear. I am no longer a vampire. Let's see. Yep, it's not there anymore. Doesn't mean all of our all of our strength is gone now too from it, but that's okay. I'm free. Finally, I'm alive again. Next stop, we gotta get this cure over the skin grad. Take a look at that statue too. So we'll do it in the next episode, guys. And then it should probably be time to go back to Breville and do our the Night Mother stuff. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll read some more books and finish up the chapter. Next episode might be a shorter episode, depending on what we can get up to, what kind of mischief we can find. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.